All right. Go ahead, everybody.
Yeah, a win like this, kind of take us through. I mean, yes, Washington was a push in the third. Bill was saying was a push in the second. What did you like about that second and third period that allowed you guys to come away with the win tonight?
Well, you know, they're a team that they keep coming, right? They're a real good forechecking team, and you know, I thought the second period, I really liked their first half of the second, and then they had a good push in the second half of the second. We withstood that. And then, you know, to come out and be able to find the game winner in the third period after a hard fought third period, it's you know, a positive outcome for our group.
What else does it say about the finish of the team? Because a few weeks ago we were talking about maybe a third period hold, but not able to hold on to those leads.
Yeah, you know, we get the time of the period that we got the goal at to go ahead. You know that they're going to be coming, you know, pretty quick with the goaltender out, and you know, we did a good job. I thought we managed the puck. You know, there are times in the game where we didn't manage the puck very well under their pressure. But you know, as we went into the last 3 minutes there, we did manage the puck well. Did a good job of it. And you know, that was a big part of being able to close out the win, was how we managed the puck and continued to you know, skate and defend with some pressure.
Dave, what stood out about the way Gold's played these last two games that's maybe a little different from how he was a couple weeks ago?
Big thing for me is seeing the puck. He's finding the puck through traffic. He's you know, he's seeing the puck and looks, you know, very calm and settled. And you know, he's a guy that reads the play very, very well. And you know, we've seen that you know, for sure tonight. He had a lot of traffic around him tonight. You know, I believe he had good help from the guys around him, but he was finding a puck through traffic and then able to, you know, continue battling on the second pucks.
You talked about wanting this team to be comfortable playing close games and that being the identity. Does this game feel like an identity kind of game for you guys, 2-1 hard-fought battle?
Yeah, I mean, it did. That's, you know, we're playing against a good hockey team, and we feel like we're, you know, we believe we're a good hockey team, and that was a hard-fought game. You know, again, we went down by one. It didn't shake or rattle us. Guys just went right back to work, and you know, it took us, you know, until a power play in the second period to be able to knot it up. But you know, there's a lot of good little things that are mixed in there, especially between when, you know, going down by one and then being able to come back and tie this game up during the second period on a power play.
Coach, all wins are good, but the Hurricanes have just 3 regulation losses in 18 games, and one of them is to the Kraken. The Capitals only have 3 regulation losses in 20 games, and one of them is to the Kraken. So this has to feel extra good to beat these two teams.
Well, you know, it's through hard work, you know, and real, you know, I thought real good confidence and togetherness tonight. And, you know, you get that by little individual plays along the way. Gruby gave us some of those tonight, but there, you know, you look through this game and there's other, you know, just good extra effort type plays. So when you mix that in with good solid team play, you know, you usually come out with a good result. So the team, you know, across on the other side tonight, it's a hell of a team. They put us under, you know, they put us under pressure at times, but we were able to close it out and get a great win.
Sorry about that. Do you have any update on Kyle Youngcraft?
I don't, other than, you know, I know he was unavailable. You know, typically we'll learn more tomorrow morning. So as soon as we have something, we'll get something to you.
So for the 40-plus minutes where you did have your full complement of players, what was it like to see that? But also, what's it been like to see a sort of consistency where you have the same defensive pairs? And tonight, when you look at your lines, especially like the geeky line, like they were active. What's it like to see your forward lines be able to contribute and do all the things you need them to do?
Well, for us, you know, to be successful against anybody, especially against a team that has the balance that Carolina has right now, you have to have balance, you know, to combat that. And you know, you brought up Morgan Geekie, and I was interested to see if there was any questions on him, because I thought he had a hell of a hockey game tonight. I loved his competitiveness in the face-off dot. I thought he was good, you know, up and down the rink, 200 feet. And that's, you know, that for me is a good sign of growth for Morgan Geekie in a very, very competitive game.
So that said, I mean, yes, this is the second time you won 2 in a row. Think about the last time that happened, then this stretch of losses sort of happened for you. Like, what's the conversation with this team about taking this and building from it, but at the same time learning from what happened last time you were in this situation?
It's more simple than that. You know, we're in a busy stretch, I'll be honest with you. You know, we know we've got a real competitive run of games here. So we had a full travel day tomorrow. I think it's about 6 hours on the plane. Throw in the time change, and I think we're going to land in Tampa about 9 hours later. You know, we get to enjoy this one, you know, as a good win, as you should. And I want our guys to enjoy every win that we have for a little while. So enjoy it tonight. You know, tomorrow's a travel day, and we start, you know, flipping our mindset towards Tampa.
Can you speak just a little bit more about the last, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
You're good. Go ahead. We got lots of time. I'm good on that.
I just wanted you to speak a little more about the last 2 minutes, because as you mentioned, you only gave up one shot in the last 2 minutes. It was at the buzzer. It wasn't one of Grubauer's hardest saves. So for a team that got 35, 36 shots, when they were pressing to tie, I thought it was impressive how you did lock them down.
Then we had good pressure up ice that limited their time in the zone. So we were able to keep pucks out of the zone and get to first pucks in order to get them back out of the zone. You know, when you sit back in your own zone and you give up possession, you're going to be under siege. We didn't have a lot of those seconds tonight. So that was, you know, I thought it was, you know, good structure, good pressure up ice, and then, like I said, the biggest thing for me is just puck management on that first puck coming in the zone, and that's where our players did a good job tonight.
I was just going to ask if Morgan was perhaps motivated by some money on the board, or less money on the board, even though.
I would know nothing about that. My guess is playing against a former team and probably a lot of friends over there. I can't imagine a better motivation.
You mentioned puck management, and it feels like when you were in that losing streak, anytime there was a turnover, it was in the back of your net. There were a couple turnovers tonight, and Grubauer made the save. Is that just him making a save, or is there any rhyme to that reason?
No, that's hockey. You need the right save at the right time, and Gruby's given us that.
Thanks, Dave. Thank you, Coach. We're traveling tomorrow.